what's up you guys, After Reaction. Today I'm going to be reacting to some more Stargate SG-1. This is Season 10, Episode 7. So we just went past the 200th episode. That's kind of cool. Let's get into the episode.
Mark this day, for the darkness of your world has been lifted, so the light of origin may shine upon it. You have cast aside the shackles of the past to welcome a brighter future. Now, hear the words of the Orisai.
Oh! Look who it is!
It's Adria.
The unbelievers amongst you sought to hinder our message. They took up arms in an attempt to suppress the truth, but they failed and were vanquished. A reminder to all that origin cannot be extinguished. It will flourish throughout this world and countless others. The believers amongst you have been richly rewarded with truth, with origin. It is now up to you to help others see as you have seen, to spread the message by joining the armies of the Ori.
I'm picking up an energy reading coming from the surface of the planet. It's a wave of radiation, sir, emanating from the gate, spreading fast.
Get him out of there.
What happened?
That's what we're trying to figure out.
Sir, I'm not picking up any life signs on the planet.
There are thousands of people on that planet.
He's right. We're not picking up anything.
I'm sorry.
What for?
Well, believe it or not, I know how you feel. Adria was your daughter, and even though she was...
Relief. That's what I feel, relief. What, you don't think I'd want to be responsible for the enslavement of an entire galaxy, do you?
It was hardly your fault.
I knew she was a will of the Ori even before she was born. I could have done something about it, but I didn't.
She was your child.
Maternal instinct can only excuse so much. Of course, I did tell myself that my relationship with her might prove to be an advantage, that at some point, some critical moment, I might be able to reach her in a way that no one else could.
And you might have been right.
Just relieved I'll never have to find out for sure.
You said the wave emanated from the Stargate.
That's right. From there, it spread over the entire surface of the planet before dissipating.
What?
We know of only one device that would operate in such a manner.
The Council is convinced our only hope for survival against the armies of the Ori is to attack them, using the ancient device in Dakara.
Same device we used to wipe out the replicators.
Except that now it strikes with new purpose, to unmake living beings. Hours ago, the first target was struck, a planet.
We already know about it. SG-1 was there. They were beamed out before your weapon could hit them. The villagers weren't so lucky.
That is tragic.
It's mass murder. Why the hell didn't you do something about it?
Our new leader, Satak, has convinced the Council that this is our only hope for survival. The more I spoke out against it, the more isolated I became.
What? You put in charge? Am I missing something?
Know what's happening, and then I need to meet this man myself.
Can I ask you a question?
Just the fact you have to ask me to ask me makes me think I should say no.
Back on the Odyssey, you said you knew how I felt. What did you mean?
What?
Well, with Adria, you said, believe it or not, I know how you feel. What did you mean?
10 years ago, my wife was taken as host by a Goa'uld.
The framed picture on the wall in your office, is that her?
Yeah, well, her name was Shari. Married for just over a year when she was taken. I swore I would get her back.
What happened?
I joined SG-1 and searched for her for over 2 years, but in the end, I couldn't save her. For a long time, I felt guilty that I'd failed her.
And now?
Now I can at least draw comfort from the fact that she's no longer suffering at the hands of the Goa'uld. I guess in a small way, I feel relieved as well.
Wow, check this out. I'm no expert, but this looks important.
It appears to be a power generation chamber.
Exactly. Which has me thinking. Could be a good place to drop a little C4. Just in case we can't get this thing flying before the Ori come back. We win one for the home team, or we're hauling ass for the gate.
The great Jafar once said, exalted is the warrior who achieves victory without battle.
Winning shows strength. Winning without fighting shows true skill.
Or a student of ancient strategies.
No, Landry said it to me. think he was quoting Sun Tzu. Or it could have been Dr. Phil.
Guys, I think I found something.
What do you got?
I think it might be the bridge. And it looks like the main command interface is a chair, similar to the weapons platform in Antarctica.
Well, it makes sense that the technology would be similar to the ancients.
Valley, you said most of the people on board the ship were simple villagers, right? Yes, why? I think it's likely the priors who were flying the ships. Unfortunately, that probably means the chair is key to their unique brain physiology.
Don't sweat it, Plan B is in place.
Okay, let's not jump the gun just yet. At the very least, I'd like to try to get some information out of this database before we start blowing things up.
I hear you, Sam, but it won't be long before the Ori come back for this ship. We're not gonna let them.
Cam? Cam, what's happening?
Not much, but we've got ourselves some company.
I am Burrell of the Free Jafar, and we have come to lay claim to this vessel.
Slow down, brother. We were here first.
Cam, report.
It's all right, Sam. Just a little misunderstanding with some of our Jaffa friends.
There is no misunderstanding. We achieved this victory, therefore we claim the spoils. What you have done is sacrifice the lives of thousands of innocents. No one is innocent who joins with my enemy.
They were invaded by an army with massively superior firepower.
They should have resisted.
So die at the hands of the Ori or die at the hands of the Jaffa. Some choice.
What was that?
Enough of this! The ship is ours! Now lower your weapons!
No.
That's not gonna happen.
Colonel Mitchell.
Sam, we got trouble!
Odyssey, this is Carter, requesting immediate extraction.
Something's wrong.
Why?
I can't get a lock on them.
Why? God, did your fast suck?
Odyssey, what's happening?
We're getting too much signal degradation for successful beam out.
Of course.
As far as I can tell, malfunction's not coming from this end.
Guys, we've got a problem. The Odyssey can't beam us out.
Why not?
I'm not 100% sure, but I think I may have activated the shields. Why would you do that? It wasn't intentional. Oh.
SG-1, this is Odyssey. 3 attack vessels are moving into positions around the planet.
Don't chance it, Odyssey. We can't risk losing another ship.
Get us out of here.
This first strike against them must be considered nothing less than a complete success.
But at what cost?
Leave us. Unable to gather support from your fellow Jaffa, you dishonor yourself by seeking it elsewhere.
I'm honored.
Why is there always people in charge that suck? I thought Braytech was gonna be in charge.
Your use of this ancient device violates our prior agreement.
An agreement made with the former leadership that I no longer feel bound to.
So you're going to have your people go back on their word?
Much has changed since my predecessors consented to that agreement. We now face an enemy powerful enough to have rendered our conventional weapons useless. Your forces have proven equally ineffective. This device is our only means of striking back at them.
Which includes slaughtering innocent people.
If future attacks against armies of the Ori allow us to recover enough of their ships, we will then have a powerful fleet with which to strike back against them. But until then, this device is our only option.
Incidental genocide is not an option.
Granted, the cost of victory is great, but the cost of defeat would be even greater.
This is a message to all Tauri on board this vessel. My name is Burrell. My brothers and I have taken this ship in the name of all Free Jaffa. We have tilted Colonel Mitchell in custody. Surrender now and no harm will come to them. If you do not identify yourselves immediately, we will have no choice but to assume your intentions are hostile, in which case we will deal with the prisoners harshly.
Burrell, this is Daniel Jackson.
Stargate Command. Listen, there's no reason we should be fighting each other. We should be working together.
I'm afraid that would not be possible.
Look, we're dealing with some very advanced technology, and we have some experience that might be useful.
You doubt our ability to fly this ship?
Yeah.
I'm just saying there's not a lot of time, and it would be in everyone's best interest if we pool our resources.
My orders are to take this ship and all on board. You will reveal your location to me now.
Fowler probably could have kept hidden.
That won't be necessary.
We're all we have them.
Well done. Hold them until our patrols find the control room.
You're making a big mistake. More Ori ships will be here soon.
Then they will suffer the same fate.
I think not.
Yeah, you're not gonna have Marina Bucker in here and like have her be killed off in like one episode.
Adria?
Hello, Mother.
Okay, we all know, darling, that you have telekinetic powers. You can stop showing off now.
I've missed you, Mother. They said I should forget about you, that you'd abandoned me because you didn't care.
No.
I knew you'd come back for me.
How is it that you're even alive? Everyone else on the planet was killed.
I was saved by this. It holds a piece of the holy city of Celestis. It protects me, keeps me safe.
Oh.
Soon the other ships will come for us. And once we're back with the fleet, I promise you, Mother, we'll never be separated again.
There are some who hold the Tauri in great esteem for the assistance they provided us against the Goa'uld.
I'm guessing you're not one of them?
While I recognize the contributions made, I question the motive. I suspect it had more to do with self-preservation than generosity.
Why couldn't it be both?
And as much as the Tauri would have us believe that we could not have defeated the Goa'uld without them, I know better. What is this device?
You know better? Okay.
I haven't got a clue.
I will not ask you again.
Nope, still nothing.
Yes. Find out what's happening.
Listen, we're not rejoining the fleet. You're coming with me.
No, I can't abandon my army.
It's not your army.
Of course it is.
Well, as your mother, I'm putting my foot down. You're too young to have your own army.
They look to me for guidance, for protection, and for answers. Tell me what happened to my people here on this planet.
No, don't. He doesn't know anything. Adria!
You have a strong mind. Wake up, Jaffa. Welcome back. Now tell me, what happened to the believers who came to spread origin to this world?
Yours is a backward people, too primitive to have created such an effective weapon. So tell me, how did it come into your hands? Where is it?
Stop.
Don't interfere, Mother. Where, Jaffa?
Didn't know you knew how to use one of those things.
Well, piece of cake.
Where is the weapon? Dakara.
If you continue to use this weapon in violation of our previous agreement, our alliance is in jeopardy.
And what does this alliance do to benefit the Jaffa?
If it were
Oh
not
my
for the
God,
Tauri,
can
we would
you-
still be slaves to the Goa'uld.
That was in the past. Now we face a much more dangerous enemy.
So the past.
And every day while we lose ground to the Ori, the Tauri homeworld remains curiously untouched. We are the ones fighting this battle.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Ones dying by the thousands.
And yet you choose to test your new toy on a human world, not on one of a dozen Jaffa planets that have fallen to the Ori. Why is that exactly?
This discussion is over.
I hate the Jaffa.
I need you to rally your supporters, find out who's on side and who you can trust. In the meantime,
What is the meaning of this?
We just received word. The Ori ship is taking flight.
Who says it's not your people flying it, huh?
Systems from the control room.
Oh yeah, probably. Get wrecked.
Scans are detecting no transmitter signals on the surface of the planet. Is it possible SG-1 escaped through the gate?
Well, if they had, Stargate Command would have given us the heads up by now. No, it's more likely they're still on that ship.
If that's the case, and it's on its way to rendezvous with the rest of the Ori fleet, we've lost them.
And maybe not. We still may have a shot at rescuing SG-1, provided that ship is headed where I think it is.
The Ori ship destroyed 3 attack vessels before jumping into hyperspace.
I'm sorry to hear that.
The Jaffa on the planet reported no gate activity, no other ships in the vicinity, nor were there any survivors after the initial attack. Not a single soldier of the Ori was left alive.
What's your point?
The only other people on board that ship are from Stargate Command.
Yeah, shit.
Possibly think Vital Rio responsible for this.
What other explanation is there?
We're not in the habit of conducting sneak attacks.
Adria survived because of a pendant thing.
You were jealous of the power we command through the ancient device. You sought to
Jealous?
reverse that balance by taking the Ori ship.
Hello?
And the Attack stood in your way.
They're the ones that activated it.
This is madness.
We shall see.
They make my blood boil. Did I make your blood boil?
Question. Who's flying this boat?
I know Toman will be happy to see you again.
Toman's alive? He wasn't on the planet with you?
No, I've been traveling with various ships. As the leader of this great enlightenment, it's important that I make my presence known, especially now when the first inroads are being made. Once the rest of the fleet arrives, I'll have a much harder time of it.
How many other ships are coming?
Many, many more. By my estimation, the galaxy will be converted within the year. I don't know why you're complaining. You should be delighted. As the mother of the Orisai, you will be revered by all the followers of Origin.
While I appreciate the celebrity status, I have to admit it would get very tiresome very quickly, especially if I had to perform for the masses. I'm not very good with crowds.
There'll be no demands made on you. All you have to do is accept Origin into your heart.
That could be a problem.
Perhaps at first. But eventually, you will embrace the truth.
I don't think so.
You're my mother. If I'm unable to convince you, how can I be expected to sway the countless worlds in this galaxy until I have brought you into the fold? My mission here is a failure.
I can be very stubborn.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll be patient and very determined.
What about all the other people that refuse to bow down to the will of the Ori? Are you gonna show them the same courtesy?
There is a limit to my patience.
And there's a difference between devotion and blind submission. You can't expect to win the faith of your followers through fear and intimidation.
What would you have me do?
Give people a choice.
I'm trying to bring an entire galaxy from darkness into light. In order to do that, all doubt must be removed, or it will spread like a cancer. It's that simple.
Is that what I think it is?
Takara. My suspicions have been...
Very lovely girl.
What are you talking about?
The Ori ship has arrived. You would try to force us to give up the ancient device rather than have us wield its power.
I'm telling you, my people are not responsible for this.
We will gather our fleet and lay siege to your world. We will take back the Ori ship and avenge our fallen brothers.
You don't think that whoever's flying this boat is on a friendly trip, do you? No, me neither.
With the engines activated, there may be a significantly greater reaction to the C4. The ship may well be destroyed.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
We must not allow this ship to launch an attack.
Right. What happened?
You should thank me. I just saved your lives.
What are you talking about?
SG-1, this is Odyssey. You read?
Odyssey, this is Colonel Carter.
We're gonna try and beam you out of there.
It won't work. The shield is still active. I'm trying to shut it down. Please stand ready.
Adria, listen to me. I promise to stay with you. I'll hear you out on the whole Origin thing. Even try and keep an open mind. Just let everyone else go.
It's too late for them. But don't worry. I'll be keeping him alive. We have plans for you.
We are ready.
My people may be on board that ship.
Not for much longer. Fire the weapon.
Anybody else think what I just thought?
Odyssey, we're good Good to go.
Get him the hell out of there.
Now!
What happened? The weapon appears to have had no effect. Come! Fire the weapon!
It's like, the first time didn't work, but I might as well give it another go. What are you thinking? Fucking idiots.
A cargo ship dispatched to the area has reported complete and utter devastation. The Kara is no more.
Meanwhile, we received
Good.
word that
Fucking
5 more planets have fallen
didn't
to the
deserve
eye,
it.
including Hebridean and Langara. So far, we haven't heard anything from our allies on either world.
We are getting our asses whooped. And it looks like that Merlin device is the only shot we have at stopping them.
Then find it.
Okay.
Dismissed. The Council is in disarray. The Jaffa nation is fractured. And without the Kara to bring us all together, I fear everything we have fought for all these years will be lost.
The war is not over, old friend.
If only I could have done more to oppose attack.
There's nothing to be gained by second-guessing yourself. You can't remake the past, so look ahead.
Actually, you can remake the past. You can't undo the past. You can just do the exact same thing again.
Displays the wisdom of a battle-seasoned warrior.
She's a mother. Close enough.
Okay. Fucking weird. Hey, what's up you guys? Quick interruption here. As you are no doubt aware, these past few years have been tough on all of us. And there are some things that none of us can hide from. The cost of living, for instance, food and things like electricity, gas, and water have all gone up, and they continue to go up. Now, I don't really like to advertise this, but in order to afford keeping the lights on, the camera running, and to be able to provide you guys with new content like this very edit, for example, I feel I need to let you guys know about how you can help support the channel and myself. I have a Patreon that if you pledge to, you're helping support the channel, and in return, you can get a vast amount of content that you wouldn't regularly get on YouTube, such as full unedited reactions to my regular content, a ton of other shows and movies that you probably don't even know that I've reacted to. A link to this can be found in the description below, and it really does help the channel by keeping me and my very cute cats alive. Think of the cats. If you're interested, you can also check out our website, which is also linked below. Perhaps there's some shows and movies there that you didn't even know that I reacted to, but you always wanted to see. Please know, pledging is entirely your own choice, of course. You're welcome to stay here on YouTube and wait for the edits to come out. No worries. I'm not going anywhere. More edits are coming. I understand not everyone is in the position to support creators, but any help is welcome. Anyways, thank you for your continued support, whether it's through YouTube or on Patreon. You guys are the best. Now please, enjoy the rest of the video. Alrighty, well that was Stargate SG-1, Season 10, Episode 7. I don't have much else to say other than the fact that the Jaffa fucking suck. That episode had my bloody blood boiling. Drove me nuts. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought, and I'll see you in the next one.